Welcome back, everyone. Take a seat by the Faz fire and make yourself some Faz s'mores as I prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the phone guy is the true villain of Five Nights at Freddy's. The first thing that we need to do is figure out the timeline of events.
No! God, please, no!
Scary, I know. But since we only have games 1 and 2 to consider, I believe that this will be relatively simple. All we have to do is compare the paycheck stubs to each other. Both of them happen on November 11th, but FNAF 2 gives us a year, 1987. FNAF 1 doesn't give us a year, but I believe I know what year it took place, 1992. The minimum wage in America at the time came to an average of $4.25. We worked a 6-hour shift for 5 days, so our total amount should come up to $127.50. That's just $7 more than what we're actually paid, which is $120.50. In fact, using the newspaper from FNAF 2 would explain why we're getting paid under the minimum wage. And I quote, "We are confident that we will reopen someday, even if it is with a much smaller budget." This small detail helps explain what would have otherwise been a discrepancy. We now know that there is a 5-year gap between the closing of the FNAF 2 restaurant and the events that take place in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. This brings up the main point of my video. Why is the phone guy at both of these locations? We know that children have gone missing at this location, and that phone guy is aware of it. In fact, I'm willing to go so far as to say we know the identity of the phone guy. Phone guy is none other than the purple guy. In the Foxy Go 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 minigame, we see Foxy running out to go entertain the children. However, the third time he goes out there to entertain them, we see the purple guy smiling as he watches Foxy run over to see 5 children slumped over. Who do we know that has a special connection with Foxy? None other than the phone guy. We know this because of the phone calls from the first game. If phone guy is the purple guy, I believe we're able to see the first murder that he commits. In another minigame, we see Freddy giving cake to children. Outside the restaurant, a child is wanting to come in. A car pulls up, and the child begins to cry as the purple guy stands behind them, and then the child turns gray, indicating that they have passed. That leaves us with 6 victims so far, 1 outside the restaurant and 5 from the Foxy minigame. We know that the marionette is haunted and the first one killed because the puppet jump scares us at the end of the minigame. Another interesting point no one has brought up is why phone guy is at both locations. You would think he would want to distance himself from a place where children have been murdered, but he doesn't. I believe that he stayed close to the company to make sure his secret is kept safe. Okay, so this is going to be the first part of a 2-parter series explaining FNAF 2's lore, and I've still got plenty of points to make, such as the identity of Golden Freddy, who Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie are, who we're playing as in FNAF 2, and what Fazbear Entertainment's role is in all of this. All of these will be answered in the next video. Until then, I'll see you guys later.